Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to go over the NBA for Sunday, May 19th between Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. And yeah, let's get started in this one. As you can see, the odds are on the screen. The best odds are the current odds on your right based off the sports books. Plus 138 for Indiana, minus 155 for New York, plus 175 for Minnesota, minus 190 for Denver. And for the opening odds for Indiana, New York, is the underdog Pacers, plus 125, minus 150 for New York, plus 170 for Minnesota as an underdog, minus 200 for Denver. That's a sweet spot. Keep that in mind. The opening odds are the most telling. That's why we're going over them. If you plan on decoding the odds or anything, you got to pay attention to the opening odds because those are obviously the most telling. The current odds are the best odds right here, change all the time. And of course, at the end of the day, those are determine like where the money is going and who wins. But the opening odds, you need to apply that to numerology. Let's get started with the decode first. Let me go over the spread. 3.5 point favorite for the Knicks in their game. 4.5 point favorite for Denver currently. And the totals are 207, 207.5 for the New York Pacers game. And for the Wolves Nuggets game, 190, very, very low. 196.5 total, but that's currently. And the game start at 2:30, I believe, for the Knicks. Yes, 3:30 Eastern. Yeah, 3:30 Eastern. And yeah, let's get started with this one. Indiana versus New York. Opening money line plus 125. 1 plus 25 equals 26. That's how we get these values up top. 12 plus 5 equals 17. 1 plus 2 plus 5 equals 8. And that's how we get these odds up top. New York opening money line minus 150. 150. 1 plus 50 equals 51. 15 plus 0 equals 15. 1 plus 5 plus 0 equals 6. And that's how we get these odds up top. New York spread. New York minus 3.5 points. Total 207.5. And yeah, let's get started. Indiana opening money line plus 125. 1 plus 25 equals 26. And Pacers equals 26. As you can see right here in reduction, A is 1, Z is 26. Add them together, you'll get 62. Reduce the double digit values, you will get 26. That's called reduction. Separating the integers and adding them together. Pacers equals 26. Indiana head coach can get 23rd playoff loss as Pacers head coach on 23 date numerology. 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 23. And the Knicks can stay on 203 playoff losses. I'm going to show you all of this. Knicks can stay on 203 playoff losses. They're 200 and 203 all time. This is Carlisle right here. He's right here. He's 25 and 22. He can get his 23rd playoff loss. As you can see right there. Let's continue. Knicks head coach can get 39th playoff win on 39 date numerology. And New York equals 39. 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 24 equals 39. New York equals 39. And the New York head coach can get his 39th playoff loss. As you can see right here, New York equals 39 if you apply reduction. If you do not reduce the values, New York equals 111, 111. Let's continue. New York opening money. Well, let me show you the New York coach, Tom Thibodeau. You can see right here, he could become 39 and 46. He's currently 38 and 46. Let's continue. All right. Indiana opening money line plus 125. 1 plus 25 equals 26. And Indiana head coach can get 26 win as Pacers head coach. Playoff win, that is. Carlisle can become 26 and 22 as Indiana head coach. As you can see right there. And Indiana head coach can stay on 70 playoff wins versus New York Knicks equals 70. New York Knicks equals 70 in single reduction. So he's right here, Rick Carlisle. He's 70 and 75. He can stay on that 70 while, where's it at? There we go. New York Knicks equals 70 versus New York Knicks. This is their last game, game 7, 70 in single reduction, as you can see right here. New York Knicks equals 70. Where's the money going currently for this game? The spread is at New York, 3.5-point favorite. 33% in favor of bets on the spread in favor of the Pacers. 67% in favor of the New York Knicks on the spread. Percentage of money, 35% in favor of the Pacers. 65% in favor of the New York Knicks on the money on the spread. Money line percentage of bets, 77% going with New York. 81% of the money going with New York currently. Obviously, this is going to change when the sharps go in. More people will bet the underdog, looking for an easy payday. The underdog Pacers in this one. This is pretty much going to even out. It may go around 60, 59, like it did yesterday with the Dallas on the spread. On the money line, that is. They got 59% of the money. They started out at about over 70%. Total is at 207.5. Over percentage of bets. Overs are getting 95% and 94% of the money. 95% of the bets, 94% of the money. Currently. And let me see the cost. 110. Okay, so about 115, 110. That 115 is a dangerous number, but this is still early. This will change repeatedly. Wait till you see the when the 115 changes and this changes to 105. And there's 115, 105. The 105s almost always win, so keep that in mind. That 115 is a dangerous number to bet on. Usually, especially in basketball and football. Minnesota versus Denver. Opening money lines on the screen. Currents as well. Denver is 4.5-point favorites. Totals at 196.5. And let's get started with the decode for this one. Game is on 68 date numerology. 5 plus 19 plus 20 plus 24 equals 68. And Denver equals 68. As you can see right here in ordinal, A is 1, Z is 26. Add them together, Denver will equal 68. Minnesota opening money line. Plus 170. 1 plus 70 equals 71. Timberwolves equals 71. Denver Nuggets equals 71 as well. Denver Nuggets equals 71 in single reduction. Apply the S1, reduce the S once instead of twice. Because S is the only value you have to reduce twice to get to a single digit. And as you can see, Timberwolves equals 71. 71 is the 20th prime number. Why is that significant? Because the other odds, you see this a lot. 170 and minus 200. Because that 71 is the 20th prime number. A lot like the number 200. Zeros do not matter in numerology. And Denver opening money line, minus 200. 20 plus 0 equals 20. Denver current money line, minus 190. And Denver Nuggets equals 190. Minus 190 is their current odds. It happened with the last victory in this series. Game 5, I mean. Their last victory in this series, minus 190. They were favored. They ended up winning. Denver Nuggets equals 190. Z is 1. A is 26. It's in reverse. So keep that in mind. All right. Spread percentage of bets. Spread is at Denver, 4.5-point favorites against the spread, 4.5 points. 54% in favor of the Nuggets. 55% in favor of the Nuggets on the money on the spread. Money line percentage of bets, 77% in favor of the Nuggets. However, 68% of the money is going in the Minnesota favor. People looking to cash out on this. People expecting Denver to lose this series. And people putting heavy money on Minnesota currently, but the sharps have not gone in yet. Keep that in mind. The total is very low, so you expect the overs to probably even increase beyond this 92 and 91% of the money, 92% of the bets, 196.5. If you see this continue to decrease, it'll definitely go over. However, if you see it go increase, if you see an increase, that's where it gets real tricky. But let's see where the yeah, it's still even 110 minus 110. But the reason why the totals spreads cost the exact same amount, but they have more value to the better overall, as well as the sports books, because more people bet on the spreads than the totals. The totals have the same cost, but they're not the same value, if that makes sense. Which is why people don't bet heavily on the totals. Totals are basically just miscellaneous ways to make extra money, ways to add to a parlay, things like that. But yeah, just keep that in mind. These are game sevens, and 17 is the seventh prime number. They could fall on that number. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, we're going to get into MLB as well as more crypto. Definitely. Decoding the crypto and the stock market, things like that. Going to be more consistent with that. And yeah, join the Patreon. Link is in the description and in the video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. You guys take care. I've been Scott. Pray every day.